Baytown site is Covestro's biggest manufacturing facility in North America.
Covestro Baytown is actually one of our 3 strategic sites that we have around the world.
We deliver 2 billion pounds of product every year from Baytown site. It's TDI, MDI, polycarbonate coatings product.
Some of the other sites only do the polyurethanes or the plastics or some of the coatings, whereas this site is so big, we produce everything that Covestro produces.
I grew up in Baytown, and this particular area was nothing but cow pastures and rice paddies and farmland.
When MoBay at the time was trying to figure out where to put things, they looked at significant factors like where does water, rail, and roads all come together from an industrial perspective.
We saw the ship channel was getting built, so we look at the whole logistics of raw materials coming in. We look at also the rail and the truck traffic here being close to the interstates, and Cedar Bayou bringing in a lot of our raw materials via barges. And this is what had our leadership buy this property back in 1971.
When I arrived at the site to fill out an application, there was nothing here. I had never heard of MoBay. You know, it didn't mean anything to me, and then the word got around that they're building a new plant, and I said, well, that sounds something like I would want to get on the ground floor. I had a few interviews, and I took the physical, come back, and the personnel director met me at the front door, and he said, Gerald, you are the first production technician that we've hired. He said, your number is 70001. With 962 applications for those jobs, and you're here first. And I was very proud of that.
Well, I came out for an interview and interviewed with everyone. Everyone was really great. The training was good. It wasn't easy. Everybody worked their behinds off, but we got it going in pretty good time.
There was a huge team that went down there to build the site, and they were so proud of it. They made the impossible possible there.
There were 3 phases. Phase 1 primarily was to do the TDI unit and that production. Then phase 2, the HDI, DES-N, DES-W facility was built. Phase 3, the barge dock was the significant addition to the facility. Then the last expansion started in 1996, adding third-party facilities.
I came to Baytown in '98. We saw a very growing, very prolific plant at the time. We doubled inside, lots of people, a lot of exciting new technology. We've continued to drive our safety culture to a safer and safer environment. We've grown in reliability, and our cost efficiency has improved drastically.
It's unbelievable the physical size of this plant now from the day that I went to work here.
I will say this site is colorful. It really is. It celebrates diversity. It includes people from different opinions, ideas, and that has been my experience.
For me, the site represents people. It's some of the greatest people I ever worked with.
You cook together, you share life experiences together, so your coworkers definitely become a part of your extended family in many instances.
We are colleagues at work, but we are friends outside of work.
That just makes it a family atmosphere to where you want to come to work.
We are very proud to say that many of our people who work at the site are local people, and this is very important to us. Important to us is also to help the community.
People that are from this particular community have a vested interest to make this site succeed, and that's why teamwork and people in Baytown really make a difference here.
The partnership between Covestro and the City of Baytown has always been strong in building a strong, brighter community here for our area residents with innovative, sustainable projects to progress our area's growth.
Covestro, in my opinion, they care about what goes on in Baytown. When I come out to the site, I look around and we're sitting in the middle of a beautiful waterway and trees and fields, and that tells me that they care about the environment and the community and not just their bottom line.
I take pride in what I do because I work in ECD, so I want to make sure that the water we discharge out into the bay is good.
We are working with our industrial partners to assure that the community feel comfortable and safe living in the surrounding area.
We always say we want to make the world brighter. We want to be environmentally responsible. We have a bigger purpose in mind.
During Hurricane Harvey, quite a few employees suffered a lot of damage to their homes, as well as regular citizens of Baytown.
We didn't have power, we didn't have water, and many of the Covestro family were impacted by flooding in their own homes.
We had a group of employees that went out into the community and helped take down sheetrock, helped remove furniture, helped each other and helped the other citizens.
I really loved the way that our company stood up and supported the communities, supported our employees. And I got to be part of that, and that was a very proud moment for me.
We have a very giving community here at Covestro, philanthropically with dollars, but also time and treasure, and your expertise. You know, when you think about the employees that you have here, that's an expertise that is able to support any type of programs or projects.
We've got great relationships with this whole Goose Creek School District.
Covestro has served as a partner in terms of listening to what the needs are to the school district, so much so that they sponsored the lab for our engineering department. It's a phenomenal opportunity for our kids to be exposed to many aspects of STEM and what that means to have a career in the STEM field.
Not only are they investing in this site, they're investing in the community, and they're investing across the board. The Covestro people fit and meet those needs.
One of the things the plant really strives for is continuous improvement.
The experience and the willingness to teach, to mentor, and the knowledge, it's just really keeping me going, you know, wanted to stay within this company.
I used to be a shy person, and I'm not really a shy person anymore, and that's because of people giving me opportunities to have leadership roles, present, exposure, and that's all colleagues who saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
This plant has allowed numerous people to provide for their families, and we're now in the midst of second-generation people working here. So that is tremendous to me that, you know, we have the opportunity to continue operating throughout the 50 years that we've been located here in Baytown.
Always our mission for the site has been safe and reliable operation, but people first. We want to make sure that we go home as we came in the morning. That to me I think is the key differentiator, let's call it, for the Baytown site.
We have these events, these challenges that would seem to knock you down, and this plant, the people continue to rally around that and regain its position in supplying material to our products, reestablishing our reliability, our safety culture. So the journey continues, and we will never stop trying to get better.
The future for the site, it is very bright.